Yeah, I'm really excited. This is going to be a good day. I'm going to do a hike in the Santa Monica Mountains, the mountain range in California. It's area near just north of Los Angeles. But there's a really nice loop that I do here that with just superb views. Um, and I'll show you what you do is you actually have to go up one of these ridge lines, and I'm going to show that to you in just a minute. That's the hill, and it snakes up kind of to the left along that ridge, and then it cuts over, and it's one of these routes that's not very well known because it's not an official trail, but much better than the Chumash Trail just down the road. So this is kind of the walk you have to take along but it's a pretty walk. It's like right around the coast. And it's just about, usually I can park a lot closer, but it's pretty busy today, as you can see by all the cars. This is kind of the trail. Let's see, you got to go over this wall here. And it looks like I have company. There's somebody up there just ahead of me. So this is Mugu Rock in the distance there. It's a nice vantage point. Yeah, so this is the parking lot that you can drive into. I choose not to do it because they charge you a fee and they lock the gate at night, the gate down there where the highway is. But it's a good vantage point to see where the trails are. The old, to the left is the old La Jolla Canyon Trail, which used to go all the way up through there. We could have done this hike through there, which is something I did a lot years ago. But the waterfall, a rainstorm came in and just washed it out at the waterfall, so you can't even, you can do it, but it's a technical climb. And then across the way is the Ray Miller Trail. That's the one we'll be coming down. You can see by the zigzags, it kind of does have a lot of zigzags, but it's a good trail, and it's a nice thing to do if it's getting dark. This is one of my favorite parts of the trail. It's kind of a knife edge that overlooks, you can kind of see down on the highway there, you know, with views off over towards Mugu Rock. You can't see Mugu Rock though, it's a little bit obscured. And then it's this trail here, which is just kind of it's this really narrow saddle between these two areas. And this is the canyon. This is the La Jolla Canyon Trail. You can see in the distance the waterfall. I don't know, you can see the rock. It's kind of a face rock. There used to be a trail to the left of that you could get up, but no longer. But you can get up there. It's just, there is a technical way, but I don't recommend it. This is one of my favorite spots along the route. It's almost to the top of the main trail that goes around Mugu Peak, but it's this flat rock that you could lay down on, or actually several people could lay down on. It's that big. But it has a really nice view of you know, the La Jolla Canyon, Mount Boney up there, and then down here on the coastline where the cars, you can see the cars going. It's probably one of the most rugged parts of the California coast. So this is like, that's La Jolla Canyon. You have the upper canyon up in there, and then this kind of snakes around, and this is the trail that we're on. It kind of snakes around the side of this mountain. Yeah, so this is another one of my favorite spots. It's overlooking the ocean, but not quite as high as the other one. But it is a good vantage point of the canyon, and also if you look over, that's the ridge that we came up on, and then you go up there to where the trail intersects. You might be able to see it, I don't know. So now we're on the actually the canyon trail. I was going to go back and I'll show you where the closure was, but there was a number of people there hanging around. So in this time of COVID, better not to expose yourself. So this is one of the lattices that I was talking about that used to be, before the fire, this was all this was. And I'm guessing after it has a chance to revegetate, that's where it'll turn back to. Yeah, it's a trail. Just kind of makes its way up here, but it's a good trail, and it's not too steep. Yeah, so this is the trail we came up. You can go, this goes through the valley to the right. We could have gone up that way too, but this left one I think is more scenic. It goes up a little higher so you get a good views of the valley. So that's Sycamore Canyon down there. That's kind of the big open part of it. And then over here is Mount Boney, which there's a really good trail just on the right shoulder there that comes down called the Chamberlain Trail, and it's a keeper. The only thing is you don't want to go back up it, so you need a shuttle. But it's a really good hike. Yeah, we're at the Ray Miller, top of the Ray Miller Trail here. Should be a good one down. It's a little bit of a foggy, kind of hazy day, but sometimes that's the best hiking. So the trail, as you can see, goes all the way around. There is way over there and then comes back. We're going to cut it today. We're going to go down this way, which is a little bit of a shortcut. Yeah, there's some lights, a little bit of sun right on the bottom of those clouds. It's beautiful. A little bit of reds in there. A little bit of colors. Well, there you have it. It's like about a 9-mile hike. It's pretty good, I think. I mean, I did see a few more people today than I did in the past, but I think it's because it's a Saturday after New Year's.